Hello guys, it's a beautiful Resurrection Sunday, they say. Jesus died, rose again on the third day, and he lives forevermore. He never was really dead, but his body died, his earthly body died when they crucified him. I'm trying to get, there we go. Crucified him. Now, if they crucified him on a Friday, I don't think it's really accurate. Then he was in the tomb. He was gone Saturday and Sunday, Friday night, Saturday night, and he rose Sunday, they say. But that's only 2.5 days. So for him to be risen on a Sunday, he would have to have been crucified on a Thursday. And you got to remember that Israel's days start at the evening too. So Thursday night would have been the first day to Friday night to Saturday night, the second day, Saturday night to Sunday, third day. So maybe he was crucified on a Wednesday. Check me, I don't know. I know he couldn't have been crucified on 2 days before he resurrected. But that's all. That doesn't even matter. That stuff doesn't matter. So don't let that get you down. That's for somebody who wants to study and figure out what days actually where it occurred. But Jesus was killed. He's the only man alive that has ever claimed to come back alive. And people saw him, talked to him for 40 days. So I believe it. I don't know about you guys, but I believe it. And you should too. Gives you a little bit of hope. But anyway, today I'm going to show you the power of a Ford tractor, a 4630 tractor. This is a 90, somewhere between a 94. My dad bought it new. It's got the small tires on the back. If you notice, it's kind of setting down, the rear end sets a little lower than the front end. Makes it pull better. But we had it for setting tobacco. We raised tobacco and all that kind of stuff. So the first log I'm going to pull today is this one right here. It's a 12-foot white oak. I'm going to just pull. I might pull the other one too. We'll see. We use a hay fork to pull stuff with. Easy. It's too easy. Easy. So you see, simple. These are two 12-foot logs. Easy. These 4630s will pull anything. I'm just cutting. Easy peasy. So now you don't want to mess around and break your equipment. You don't want to haul too much. This is a small tractor. It's very small. You could easily break your arms on the back, or do something crazy. You don't want to haul a 12-ton log or nothing like that. So there's a really deep mud hole here, guys. You don't want to be, if you can help it, you don't want to drive your stuff through knee-deep water holes. It gets in the bearings and stuff. So it can easily go through this. It's just water, muddy water. I'm gonna try to drain it a little bit. Also, lost my funnel a while ago. I wonder where it went. Sometimes when I'm videoing, my video camera gets stuck on reality, or I don't know, it's really shaky. I'm not trying to apologize, it's just I don't understand how to use it. But it's a lovely day. I got my UK hat on. University of Kentucky, John Calipari. I never met him, but I met his assistant coach back when they won. He lives in Moorhead, Kentucky, actually. He used to be the assistant coach. Very nice guy. I forget his name, but I got his phone number in my phone if I ever need to call him. He's the head coach for MSU, Moorhead State University, which is a really good ball team. So let me get this unplugged. And we'll make some more video. That's fun. Running out of steam, isn't it? It'll make it to the creek pretty soon. I don't have a digging tool. I dig it with my hands. So pretty low compared to what it was. I think I'll take those two big ones there. We'll take three. We got two little tiny ones here. Got two of them. One a little larger. I'm gonna put it in fourth and low so I don't break my chain. So easy. So these 4630 tractors, I've had this one the entire time, the whole lifespan. I'm going to show you something. It's showing 3,763 hours. Now, this tractor, the hour meter quit running at 8,000 hours. It's been a long time ago. Like I said, this is the 94, 95, 96 model tractor. My dad got it new. And the hour meter quit at around 8,000 hours, and that was back in year 2000 and somewhere in 2005, I think, something like that. So it went for years and years up to about 2015 or something, and it didn't work. Then it started working again 2010. I'm not sure when, but I'm just telling you the story. And sorry, it's blurry. What the heck? Anyway, it started working again. Dad was messing around with it, and now it shows 3,763 hours. So, for sure, this tractor's got 8,000, 9,000, 11,000 hours, plus two more thousand, 12, 13,000 hours, because it started working again and it rolled over. I would say, estimating this tractor's probably got close to 20,000 hours on it. I'm not lying to you, that's the truth. This is the only tractor we had forever, and we used it for everything. There's not much wrong with it. We put one new clutch in it. One new clutch in it. And that was just a couple months ago. You can shorten when your clutches get bad, you can shorten your length on this, and then you can cut your clutch rod and make it shorter till it just completely wears out, and it'll wear out around 13 to 20,000 hours. But other than that, there's not much wrong with it. Put new tires on it. What else has happened? Put a new radiator in it. And one more thing, the PTO shaft quit working one time, and we had it fixed. So there's some things went wrong with it, but these things are tough. So if you find a tractor, a 4630, that's got less than 8,000 hours on it, for the money, it's a good buy. If you got one, I mean, even if they got 10 or 12,000 hours, you're not going to find a tractor. You're going to be hard pressed to find a tractor that's got more than 3,000 or 4,000 hours on it. Maybe 10,000. These big farms out west and stuff there, but around in eastern Kentucky, tractors between 2,000 and 8,000 hours is about because people don't use them like that. And we did, but most people don't. So yeah, buy a 4630 Ford tractor in the years and 90s. It's got the good steering. It don't have the long steering rods going back. They're worth the money. So we've been, I had these trees cut down around this cabin. That's why I'm cleaning them up. I didn't want to cut them, but I had to because I'm afraid they're going to fall down on it. That guy there was the main one. He was hanging right over the back of the house here. And then we got this beech tree. I got to get somebody to cut the top out of it and drop it down from the top down. But yeah, other than that, and we got these other trees here that's about 100 feet tall. If they fall, they're going to hit the cabin. Well, I don't want to cut them down, so I'm going to put a loose sleeve around the tops of them with a cable coming down. I'll cable them off, all these trees. I'm going to cable them off back to the hillside, so if the wind does blow them over, because there's been a lot of trees falling lately, they can't fall toward the cabin, they'll fall sideways, you know. That's what I'm going to do to that. It's just staking them off with a loose cable wrapped around it, barely wrap it around the tree, you know, make it big enough for the tree to grow and make it where it won't be rubbing on anything, and the trees will be fine. So this is Easter Sunday. Hope everybody has a great Easter Sunday. The Lord is always number one. Shouldn't be working on Sundays, but I don't know. I am. Maybe He'll forgive me for it. You need to take, I don't care what day it is, it ain't got to be Sunday. But you need to take one day to rest your own body, like the Lord says, because He knows what He's talking about. People like me that work every day wear your body out so quick, you know. If there's one thing to take away from this video, rest one day. Make sure you work at least 5 days, you know. Don't sit around for 5 days, 6 days, and then think you need a day off. That's not how it works. You need to work for 5 or 6 days, 8 hours a day at least, you know, or whatever your job has you doing. If you're handicapped or if you're on disabled or something, take one day to spend and just get yourself, your mind rested and all that stuff. It's good advice, good wisdom. The Lord knows what He's talking about. One day to rest and you'll feel better for sure. Time doesn't go by so fast either. If you work every day like a you know, if you work every day, I started to say something there that wasn't very good. If you work every day, all day, every day, you're going to have, your time goes by so fast you can't keep up with it. Weeks feel like days, months feel like weeks. That pareidolia, you get to looking around, you see little round shapes, you think it's a head. That happens. People with pareidolia, most of these pictures I see of these Bigfoots and stuff like that, you can't recognize them because it's probably just pareidolia, they call it. That's a new word that's come out in the last couple of years, just like the word digress. I digress. That came out a few years ago, and everybody uses that word. I guess it makes you feel a little smarter. I don't know if it makes you any smarter, but so I digress. You know what I'm saying. Love your neighbor as yourself. Seek the Lord. There's some hope if you seek the Lord. If there's no such thing as God, then we're hopeless here. Might as well not even be here, because when you die, that's it. There's no other. There's nothing left of you. So today's Easter Sunday. The Lord resurrected. He can resurrect us. He said He can. I believe Him, because He resurrected Himself. I mean, that's probably harder than resurrecting somebody else. Nothing's too hard for the Lord. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys.